What is up, everybody? Tuboverse TV here today, and PushSquare kind of summarized my thoughts on a PlayStation 5 showcase. PlayStation showcase that happened yesterday. I wasn't able to watch it as everyone else did live because I had to work, but I'll give my thoughts about it now. So I thought the showcase was pretty boring, to be honest. It was like the first half. It was like a lot of multi-plat games that we saw at E3. It was like games that we saw at E3 already. Like most of the games they showing, like Rainbow Six Extraction, GTA 5 for the 10th time. At this point, I would just blacklist Rockstar at this point. If they're not showing at GTA anything but GTA 5, they would be blacklisted. It's like, what they do? GTA 5 for PS5 and Xbox Series X consoles. Who cares at this point? The game that was kind of impressive between all those multi-plats was Project Eve. Suppose it looks like a kind of like a Bayonetta slash Devil May Cry game like that, and that type of style game looks pretty cool. But multi-plats, Knights of the Old Republic remake. I think this will be a time exclusive for PS5. I've never played the original Knights of the Old Republic, but I heard it's a great game. One of BioWare's first games that's like similar to Mass Effect, so I want to try that one out. But got that one. More multi-plats. Like a ridiculous amount of multi-plat games on every platform. So it's like it's like they skipped E3, a year worth of events to show games that we saw at E3 already, like Guardians of the Galaxy. I saw that at E3 already. Rainbow Six Extraction, saw it at E3. So the big major games they showed was Spider-Man 2, a CGI trailer, which I'm excited for the game, regardless, but it was a CGI trailer, and like the same crowd of people who were angry at Xbox event or at E3. They're angry that Xbox had a lot of CGI trailers, but they're excited giving this show a 9 out of 10 because of the CGI trailers they show mainly. Wolverine, which was made by Insomniac as well. Same people made the Spider-Man games, making Wolverine. We got a teaser trailer for that. That game, I'm excited for that game too, but once again, a CGI trailer. What else was it? Spider-Man, God of War Ragnarok, which looks really great. That game looks really amazing. But I think they're using the same graphical engine as the 2018 one. It looks exactly the same. Like it don't like the visuals like improved whatsoever. Like they're using the same exact engine and everything looks exactly the same. But the story for this one looks pretty good. Like you see her, she's fighting as Kratos now. She was the mother of the guy you killed in the last game. Um, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Well, Atreus is a lot older now, so this game looks great. You fight against Thor. You're gonna fight against Thor in this one. Yeah, so this God of War Ragnarok looks pretty great. Finally good to see a trailer for that game, gameplay of that. So that was the major events that happened. It's a 40-minute long event, mostly multi-plats. It's like it was a boring until like the last like 8 to 10 minutes was great. The rest of it was just pretty boring. So yeah, like they said, it was good but not good enough. It was like I'd give it probably like a 6 out of 10 to be honest. Trying to think what else. Oh, they announced Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy coming to PC and PS5. I was like, really? I have both those games on my PS4 right now. I guess on PS5. I was like, am I really? Are they really gonna charge people $70 to upgrade these games? It's like really. I was like, I might skip that one. To be honest, I might skip that one. They charge you $70 to upgrade those two games to 60 FPS. I'm cool with the ones I got already. So, yeah, let's see what PushSquare. They wrote this little article right here. Let's see what people are saying about it. Cold Tour, Spider-Man 2, Wolverine, God of War, Ragnarok, etc. PushSquare not good enough. CrossGen and the other three aren't coming anytime soon. Yeah, a lot of those games are gonna be far away. Like Wolverine is like 2024, I believe. Spider-Man 2 is 2023. God of War Ragnarok is released next year, but yeah, they're coming anytime soon. I was like, I don't know if it's the wave, the hype up games, the show games that's not even coming out like with this that's coming like 3 years or more. It's like I don't understand that. Or 2 years or more. Let's see. I thought it was better than good, but definitely not the crazy extravaganza that people hyped it up to be. I was seeing people giving this show 9 out of 10. I'm like, really? You have to go through like 30 minutes of BS or like games we've seen already. Even though some of those games look pretty interesting, but it's like games we've seen already. Like, oh, really? So he says, I thought it was better than good, but definitely not the extravaganza that people hyped it up to be. No dates, mostly CG trailers, seemed very thrown together. Even Jim Ryan looked out of it and clearly couldn't remember his lines well enough to look straight into the camera. The last 7 minutes of the show saved it, and as a result, I gave it a 7. However, I didn't see anything that made me think that I needed a PS5 right away. Yeah, it's like Wolverine. People are excited for Wolverine. I am too, but that comes out 2024. And Spider-Man 2 comes out 2023. Precisely my issue, nothing made me feel like I needed a PS5 before the year was out. I can feel better knowing that I won't be missing out on anything by waiting until next year to get one. Hopefully, more are available. I'm actually rating PushSquare these days. They criticize where needed and don't just blindly say everything for something is amazing. That's actually what the journalistic world needs right now. Thanks for telling the truth. Keep up the good work. Kind of wish it was an hour instead of 40 minutes. Sure, the last 10 minutes was good, but I feel like this could have added a few more games to Premiere. Overall, it was a 7 out of 10. Okay. Shout out to PushSquare. They are not IGN/GameSpot. They want PlayStation to do better. I respect that. So at least people know the company should be criticized. This company should criticize these journalists should criticize the companies, not just praise everything they do. It's good to see a PlayStation centric website talk realistically. It was definitely a good show, but nothing blew me away. God of War looks good. Wolverine will be interesting. Most of it's third party though. Great format for the show though. PlayStation normally nail that. Yeah, I definitely didn't think if you compare it to Xbox E3, Xbox E3 was way better, but this was okay. I mean, it was okay. I'm primarily an Xbox player, but that show was fantastic. Although the Quarter remake had me sold from the beginning, but still, it would have been nice to see more gameplay. But at least they announced some amazing looking upcoming projects that I'm excited to check out. Coda is only a time exclusive, which you'll be happy to hear. I thought it was a solid 7 out of 10, and Wolverine will be great as rated M. I'll be disappointed with a rated T Wolverine game. That kind of is like the wow factor. Spider-Man 2 and God of War were expected. I wanted something more than third-party action games. Mostly boring filler with a couple interesting stuff at the end. Yeah. It was really good, but I felt like it just needed one more big announcement to be amazing. Exactly, these games won't come out until 2023, 2024, and 2025. And nothing earth-shattering, remakes, sequels, cross-gen, and very little gameplay footage. Yeah, like I said, very little gameplay footage. The only thing we really saw gameplay of was God of War, and I think the first Spoken game. Most of these games is like just CGI trailers, which was criticized very heavily during the Xbox E3 showcase. So one of those same people have that same energy about this showcase. Probably not. Now I'm an Xbox player. Primarily, I thought the PS showcase was pretty good. I am an Xbox fanboy, and I want to say I was disappointed far from, but wasn't blown away. The truth is, both Microsoft and Sony haven't had the best track record rebuilding stuff for a while, and this and Xbox E3 were both improvements. This gen is just starting. Just wait a bit. I was disappointed in the showcase. Agreed, it was pretty mid. I got a PS5. I got to say it was top tier, but the release dates definitely aren't. Yeah. These people are being honest about these release dates. Like, I can't be too hyped about a game that's like 3 years away or 2 years away from now. It's like, really? I'm not really gonna be that hyped. I understand next year maybe, but 2 to 3 years away, it's like, I can't really be that hyped for stuff like that. Seriously, yeah, I give up with PushSquare. I give it a B plus, very good show, but could still be better. What the F? Bravo. A lot of CGI, but Wolverine won the show. How did Wolverine win the show? I mean, I guess it's a cool announcement, but still, really, I don't know. I think people at PushSquare need to get their glasses checked. Of course, you can't criticize Sony whatsoever. No fanboy BS, just keeping it real. It was a good show, just not great. I hope Wolverine is going to get a more mature feel to it. Yeah, hopefully they do it like the other Wolverine game we had on 360 generation. I think it was called Wolverine Origins, kind of based off the movie they had. But yeah, we definitely need a rated M Wolverine game. Well, I guess a rated T. I guess a rated T wouldn't be that bad. It just wouldn't be as violent or gory as the other one. Uh, it doesn't need to be great. It needed to get wait. It doesn't need to be great. It needs to create hype, and 100% managed that. Okay. Nah, I mean, I guess. I mean, they missed a year worth of events for this, though. Like, really, they really missed like a year worth of events just for this show. I don't know. I mean, it could have just been an E3 there at this point. I just don't understand on Sony. I admit, I secretly hope for a new remaster of Infamous. And you know what game was missing that we haven't seen for a while? That Harry Potter game isn't it like a PlayStation exclusive game? What happened to that Harry Potter game? That studio get Thanos snapped? Like we haven't heard an update for that studio in a while. I want to actually hear some more about that Harry Potter game, but it's like they just go silent at this point. Um, they didn't even show a release date for God of War. Is that's even coming in 2022 now or 2023? So 2022 is still coming next year. Let's see. Nice to see people out here being real. Had to disagree with this. Some great announcements, but they are definitely holding back. Main disappointment for me was not seeing the Last of Us factions and the confusion over Blue Point. Let's see. Yes, I'm gonna conclude it right here. Like I said, PushSquare is like they're saying that hey, the show was good, but it wasn't like amazing, like mind blowing. Like I gotta agree with that as well. Like I thought the show was okay. It wasn't great. Definitely wasn't the top. Well, definitely didn't top like Xbox E3 showcase this year, but it was okay. But yeah, definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. How did you feel this show was? Did you think it was amazing? Think it was great? Did you think it was terrible? Let me know down below. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.